Yeah. They ain't believe me when I told them crypto was the future. Now they trying to get in, but it's too late. We been stacking Marbitz since day one. No banks, no middlemen, just power moves. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yo, everybody. Well, this is going to be a fun stream. Welcome to the new era of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Hope you're all doing well. It's Wednesday. That can mean two things, actually. One, the price of BTC is going fucking crazy. And two, hashing it out is live straight after this as well. So, yeah, absolutely super bullish. We're all about it tonight. Brand new all-time high. And the market looks absolutely set for some bigger moves. Just my opinion. Remember, not financial advice here on the channel. It is only good advice. That's all we do here. Good advice. Break the markets down. Understand what's going on so that you guys are absolutely best placed to know exactly how to play this cryptocurrency market. So we're going to be trying to break it all down, making sure that you are absolutely up to speed on anything and everything that you need to know about. So hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Also, by the way, if you're on YouTube or TikTok, let me know. Drop a comment. It's time, officially time, to get pretty bullish. We'll talk about where we think Bitcoin's going to go, why that it could be going much higher, and certainly why I think right now this is only just the start. The only stream you need to watch if you're bullish on Bitcoin. There we go. There we go. Get that tweeted out there, everybody. Make sure that people know that we're here, we're live, and we're coming at you like the famous band Cleopatra, bringing it literally bullish. That's all we're about here on the channel. So yeah, do me a favor, smash up the like button. We've got tons to talk about. Not only the fact that Bitcoin is going absolutely insane, but we have a number of things to talk about. I'm actually going to bring the chart up because the chart's way better than my face. So anyway, let's say hello to a few people. And as always, we'll get into everything and anything. Please do share the stream. Any thoughts on ICP? Stick around, my man. I'm going to do the markets in just a minute. So yeah, we can definitely look at it. I kind of like it though, by the way. Just FYI, we talked about that a while back. Haven't really tracked it recently, but yeah, ICP. I like our ICP. Hopefully, it has a narrative it can keep pushing. I think it's gone a bit quiet, and I'm always a little bit nervous on projects when they go quiet. Jasmine's another one that I think's gone a little bit quiet right now, but yeah, keep your eyes peeled on it. Think that the whole kind of whole narrative, AI narrative, of which ICP kind of has a part to play in that, and I think the whole fact that it's still holding up pretty well, securing networks. They've got like a massive amount of transactions going through as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for it for sure. Anyway, right, let's say hello to a few people. Mr. Selmo, bullish on Mr. Selmo. 37's here, Craig's here. Good to see you, Craig. Welcome to you. Robert Dover, good to see you, pal. Foz is here. Patrick, good to see you. Got 4 bits. Let's get it, baby. Rob's here. I think I've said to you. Mark Noby, what's going on? Mr. Pete, good to see you, buddy. Lauren Ban in the house. Do you remember what I used to call you, Lauren Ban? Lauren Bab's in the house. What's going on, Lauren? Good to see you, as always. Appreciate you being here. Back to, being a regular. Love it. Brandon Harris says, love the good advice. Big nuts. Hey, told you 110, baby. I think it's going much higher. Curtis, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, Mr. Tim Shays in the house. Swamp, give me some love for some wave. Ranger says, we're not advancing 6 seconds on the go. I was saying this to Vern earlier. Get me all those people that told me the market was over. Get me redemption in this live stream right now. I'm going to say to him, hey, you massive chopper. Turns out you were wrong. No surprise. What's going on, Tim? Crackerjack, good to see you, man. Welcome. Tufix says, hey, YouTube from Australia. Let's go, baby. Love your show. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Stanton's here. Good to see you, Stanton. Welcome, Mr. Vern. Good to see you, man. Don't forget, join me and Vern live on X in about an hour and 30 minutes. We have a very action-packed and exciting show, and Alvin will be joining us, hopefully, to talk all about Sitecoin, and we do have a couple of things to give out. So make sure you're in that show. It's going to be bullish. Daniel Stewart's in the house as well. Good to see you. Right. Actually went higher than this, didn't it? Watch a guru tweeting this out saying, breaking Bitcoin reaches new all-time high of 109,424. I don't know what the official standard is that they have it, but look at this. Look at this market structure. Now, 2 things to think about here. One, I haven't changed anything on this chart. The chart is exactly the same that we've had now for probably the last maybe month or so. I haven't changed a single thing, right? Look how crazy some of these retest points are. Even this big wick down. Look at this. Absolutely insane. Some people call me a space cowboy. Other people just understand that, do you know what, over the course of the last 3 years of which I've been trading and talking about cryptocurrency, by the way, angel investor in 2017, kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to an element of basic chart understanding. I'm not saying that I'm a guru, and I'm absolutely not saying that I would go and put my house on it. But what's interesting is these key levels, it so often turns out we were right. What a surprise. Redemption crawled under the rock. He absolutely did. And he's not coming out until the market goes down again. Get out of here, Redemption. Anyway, so yeah, the breakout that we saw. But look at this. Look how this market structure is super interesting. So go back to yesterday, right? We saw this kind of early morning, pretty quiet, kind of just chilling out, double bottom, I guess if you want, on the hourly. We then moved up. We retested this key 106, which I've been talking about now for the longest time, right? 106. Been a very key level. We came up, we retested and got rejected, right? Okay, fine, cool. We break through, rejected again. We have to come down using the 100-day EMA. Look at that. Look how perfectly that hits on there. Now, what we did see was a decline in RSI as well, which is kind of okay. Then we come back. We're going to retest 106 again. This takes us into the earlier part of yesterday evening. And if you remember, we were talking live on the show, which is this green pump here. We sort of moved nicely. And then I was like, hey, the market feels pretty optimistic. We might see some very, very bullish moves over the course of it. Wick down, retested in the middle of the night. Asian markets opened. And then we kind of traded sideways. Remember, sometimes sideways is not bad in Bitcoin. We came down, retested again, early hours of the morning. Boom. We then had a push into market opens in the UK. Now, for the first time, or European markets, for the first time in a long time, we actually got a dump on the back of both UK and European markets, which is unusual. Now, there is a couple of things why this happened. Again, a lot of people just say, oh, it dumped. I'll tell you why. There was a nervousness of interest rates coming out of the UK. Everyone thought they were going to hold. They didn't. We dropped our interest rates again, bullish. It's only the Fed that aren't dropping them. So we came down. We retested 106 again. And then the interest rate numbers came in. We dropped our interest rates. Everything went sort of macro bullish. Doubling down on, we have seen one of the biggest institutional buying days that we have seen in 2025. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Absolutely insane. To the point where we are seeing humongous purchasing of Bitcoin by a lot of institutions and people just wanted to try and get in. So pretty crazy if you ask me, and we'll sort of break that down as well. So yeah. We then get this massive pump. Everyone's going super excited. Everyone's proper hype. Bitcoin breaks a new all-time high. And then it's always going to happen. We come down. We retest the low range, 106 again. We get the bounce. That is it. Good night. See you later. We're on our way, I think, to a significant move to the upside. Just my opinion. Crackerjack, send me the contract address. Just my opinion, and I think we're absolutely on the move, which I think is very good news. Breaking the VPVR indicator here on the hourly chart, and Bitcoin absolutely sending it. I think there's going to be way more to come yet as well. So I think we're going to see probably another push, maybe over the course of the next couple of hours, maybe retest 110. That could be interesting. Remember, 110 is price discovery, so who the hell knows what's going to happen once we hit that point. But very bullish. Lots of good news to talk about and lots of key things now in play, particularly 135 as a target, as we talked about here previously from Titan of Crypto giving a view. We kept stacking BTC when everyone was panicking and got plenty of hate for it. Imagine still being on the sidelines. Guess who one of the most craziest of positive people is right now? That's right. Dr. Crypto is all of a sudden telling everyone that he called the biggest bull market ever. They're an absolute set of cretins, aren't they? Absolute set of cretins. So 125 still on. Also, Tech Dev here giving us a view saying the most important chart in crypto, Bitcoin tops when green tops were still in red at the explosion point, paying attention. Again, lots of people we've been talking about here on the stream that we have got way more upside to come. And then it turns out, look, that may well be the actual fact as well. So again, I am pretty optimistic and I think we could see a certain move once again to the upside. So the fact that we are seeing this, the fact that Bitcoin's holding, the fact we've done the retest and we've done the difficult bit, well, the reality is if we see continuation of buying, and don't forget, by the way, it's a Wednesday, so you're like, holy crap, like this could be pretty crazy. Like the fact that it is on a Wednesday, then yeah, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Right, I've stuck it in Crackerjack. It's on the. Have I put it on the favorites? Yeah, I put it on the. I think I put it on the favorite. Yeah, I have. I put it on the favorites. We'll take a look at it. But yeah, interesting. By the way, interesting. Like that stand. So again, very positive. Keep your eyes on it. I think we're going to see way more upside to come. We'll keep an eye on what's going on with BTC right now. Altcoins though, not the same. All right, altcoins unfortunately have been smashed to pieces. Where can XRP go? Busy at a lot high. My predictions, I've been in around the $8 and $10 mark. Again, not financial advice, only just my thoughts. But yeah, maybe anything between 8 and 10 I think would be a good estimation given market sentiment of where we are. What's going on? April O'Neil just joined us. Welcome, April O'Neil. Good to see you. Yeah, if you do have any comments, by the way, or any questions, drop them in the chat. I'll try and answer as many as I can. But yeah, BTC looking pretty bullish. Also, altcoins, like we said, ZBCN is now an absolute monster from where we called this. And I say where we called it. I mean, people were pretty bullish on it, but we actually called that dip. If you remember, I said, watch that dip at 115. That right now is a 50% gain. So well done if you got into that trade. You absolutely killed it. Shout out to you guys. And again, looks like it's going to continue to the upside. I actually looked at making a play on this earlier on, but didn't. I probably should have done, really. But yeah, that one going crazy. Checks, shout out to Checks, making a bit of a move, albeit it still has a way to go. And then you get into the one and only With. Again, once again, 16% of still has a definite upside to come. We talked about this at 85 cents. Was that the moment people should have bought? Potentially. The rest of them just kind of sitting. AI narrative starting to move a little bit. Picoin gets a bit of a good news story. The rest of it, even Mantra, which we kind of laughed about yesterday, is finally moving. Gold still continues, oil coming down, S&P 500 and NASDAQ all cooling off, USD dominance collapsing. Brilliant news as more people move now to panic FOMO to buy into cryptocurrency. They should just be buying what we were saying was the right time to buy. So again, good news indeed. And lots of people, including our good friend CryptoCon, giving us a view saying, hey, new Bitcoin all-time high. The days will come again when the narrative reverses. Bitcoin can never correct or will enter a super cycle because of X reason. The recession narratives will seem silly in hindsight and people will forget how prevalent and real they felt. Many people have already sold portions of their portfolio and at the lows because of their sheer magnitude of people predicting a black swan recession or bear market. Well, I don't think we were. I think we've always been in a world of absolute bulls. And again, data and cycles are right. Yet again, it's not over and the best is yet to come. Now, again, remember, it's not financial advice, but we certainly can see this happen. Obviously, the double top that came and everyone was like, oh, that's it. It's done. I even saw a post today and they were like, Bitcoin will never go above 109,500. You're like, yep, pretty much broke it. You massive set of choppers. So again, half the time, you just kind of don't listen to anyone other than, you know, yourself. I think it's a good start. It's a good starting point. Listen to yourself and you're probably not going to be wrong. What's interesting though with this, and you know, so many people say, well, the best is yet to come. Okay, why? Why could possibly be right now where we're going to see this market go even bigger? We're going to see this kind of absolute mover. Well, this chart is going to tell us exactly that. The indicator is the dashboard historical social metric. Now, this is basically how many people are talking about cryptocurrency, how many people care about it, how many posts are we seeing, what's the price, what's the risk valuation that comes in. And the reality here is that Bitcoin is near prior all-time highs. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Social risk is literally as low as it possibly has been for the longest time while the price is exploding. No one gives a flying that Bitcoin's an all-time high, which is great news. It's great news for you guys that are in. It's great news for you guys that are in because actually you are way before everybody else. And I think this absolutely aligns to a key indicator. Remember, this is important. When the market is greedy, you should be fearful. When the market is fearful, you should be greedy. Right now, the market, who knows? Because no one's here. So at the minute, I think we're in a good place. That doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't just take a little bit of capital off the table. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not saying sell your entire positions. But look, there's nothing bad with having just a little bit of capital on the side that you want to go mess around with. Just my opinion. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on with BTC. I think we could see another retest, maybe 110 retest. Certainly, I would argue in the next 24 hours, I think we're going to see that. Again, it could be good news. But we know, and you can either speculate on this next thing I'm about to talk about, or you can just kind of pass it off or dismiss it as nothing. But there is a pretty big cryptocurrency whale. We've been talking about this trade now for the longest time, and this is a pretty big deal. We touched on this yesterday. This particular individual now has increased their long position on Bitcoin to $1.105 billion. Do you understand how crazy that is? How crazy that is. They increased their position by a significant amount. They closed all their KPP, no surprise. They have gone big, right? They have gone bigger than you can believe. $1.1 billion on a long position on Bitcoin is insane. However, It is only currently at 2.982 million in profit, unrealized. So a bit of work to do. They either know something or they are literally as macro bullish as you can possibly get. And they certainly feel that this is going to go significantly higher. 2.9. On the flip side of that, and I want you to really just contain yourselves a little bit here, right? I want you really to contain yourself. The shorts, this wallet, this wallet had a $30.8 million short position on BTC that's getting wrecked right now. It's getting absolutely demolished. 3.5 million in unrealized losses. I mean, absolutely wild. So these are two very interesting dynamic wallets. Obviously, one of them will turn out to be right. One of them will turn out to be wrong. We're hoping that, I guess, this maximum bull will be good and the short position gets absolutely annihilated. That's what we want. But hey, we'll see. Moto, good to see you, man. Welcome. Daniel says, I'm no professional trader or crypto freak, but I make my money on the charts. Long-time holder, though. I can care less what happens when somebody says something negative on the chart. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. No worries, 37. Appreciate it. Harlem says, I just got off work. What's the BTC update, please? We're literally doing it, but just under 109,000. Brand new all-time high today. Okay, says, how you find my account? Well, yeah, I have my ways and my people. Al, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Pepe's in house. Well, good to see you, Pepe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pepe, have you sent me that number 3 wallet yet? Come on, bro. You said you were going to send me that the weekend. Don't be messing around with. I want that 100 milli. Come on. Come on. Be a G, send it to me. And welcome to everybody on TikTok, by the way. We've got the most people we've ever had in our live stream on TikTok, so shout out to you guys. And appreciate you tuning in. We're here every single night, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. here in the UK, talking everything to do with cryptocurrency. If you've got any questions, thoughts, views, or opinions, please drop them, and I will try and answer as many as I can. FYI, if you don't know who I am, my name is 2Bit Crypto, and I've been an angel investor in crypto since 2017. I've lost thousands of dollars in this market, but at the same time, built a fantastic community with great people, and we are absolutely set to win this bull market. So again, tap the screen, lock a follow in. Why not? You're 4 minutes late anyway, Al. Yeah, get away, Al. Okay, man, I'm super excited about the market right now. We'll keep an eye on what's going on with BTC. Oh, yeah. And we'll keep an eye on these traders. I'm really curious to see what happens. The long position, super bullish. Short position, probably got squeaky bum, but we'll see as this plays out. Good. Right, last little bit, and then we'll get into the news. Bitcoin's exchange inflows are now down 82% since November, as USDT reserves surged to 46.9, signaling booming liquidity. You take a look at M2. We didn't really look at it, but once again, 2.38 billion into the Wall Street Treasury. Into the US Treasury, who are continuing to buy the federal balance sheet. They are continuing to stack those bonds and Treasury yields, which is super interesting. Like I said, USDT supply and centralized exchanges is going up. They are getting ready. I'm sure we'll see something like $1 billion minted by Tether. I reckon Circle will probably mint some very soon. Maybe even the next 48 hours would be my guess, as they get ready for what will be, in my opinion, by the way, an onslaught of new people coming into this market, looking to buy some Bitcoin, looking to buy some cryptocurrency, looking to buy some Marbitz. That's my opinion, right? That's just my opinion. So, yeah, get ready for it. Okay, good, right. Also, get ready for the hammer just about to drop. This is insane. Boom, look at this. Vern, you and I were speaking about this when I was in the car driving back. Obviously, I was on the hands-free, so it's fine. I didn't break any rules. But $7.79 billion of total volume on the ETFs today. That is a crazy number. That is a crazy number, and one we haven't seen for the longest time. What did that stack up like across the many different companies out there? Well, look, the reality is it crossed by a huge amount. IBIT, 2,700. Fidelity, 3,500. ARC 21, 2,400. A massive, massive day in ETFs. Probably the biggest day we've had in 2025, I think. Now, if we ran some of the numbers just to sort of get a bit of a view, I think, Vern, you and I run some kind of quick numbers, and it was a lot, wasn't it? It was like 1.4 billion or something, I think it was. If we just stack a bit of this, and we can sort of get an idea as to exactly what that looks like. If you were to take just these top three, times that by, let's say an average price of 106,000 is $920 million and a bit of change. I would absolutely expect today to be a $1 billion inflow day for ETFs, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. And certainly I think, my opinion, I think it's going to continue on as well. So I think you're going to see another day tomorrow. I think the real sentiment of trying to get in now while they can is going to drive it. BlackRock, again, relentlessly buying huge amounts of Bitcoin. which is, again, very bullish, if you ask me. 920, I think it tips to $1 billion. Boom. I was a week out on my predictions. $110 billion of inflow. I was like literally a week out. Otherwise, I'm pretty much on the money. But yeah, so why are you subscribed? That's what I would say. Anyway, so good news, right? Good news. Keep it real. Always good to know. And certainly, as you sort of watch this play out and you see kind of where people are and all this kind of just super max view of everything, then it's hard not to be pretty crazy. So as always, though, do me a favor, tap the like button if you're on YouTube. Also, by the way, if you are on TikTok, do share the stream. Let people know, hey, more people need to understand about what's going on in cryptocurrency right now. The only way is by good old-fashioned talking to people. So let them know we're here. And that would be good news and super bullish as well. And we appreciate all the new people that are here for you. Daniel Stewart says, 2-bit was the entry on a huge BTC short. It was 95,749. I mean, get out of here. It liquidates at 146 though. I mean, it's got a monster margin set on that. But yeah, 95,749, and they went short, you lunatic. And then look at that, entry price on the $1 billion long positions is 108. I mean, who is that going to be? I mean, I think they actually said who it was. I can't remember the name of the individual. I don't know who it is. It's not like someone that comes to mind. But yeah, they've gone long with over $1 billion, $108,000. Absolutely insane. Watch out for that. Big, if you ask me. Okay, good. We'll keep an eye on that one. Let's get into a little bit of news and understand exactly what's going on, right? I am going to take you down something that no one else is talking about on TikTok or on X or on YouTube. You are going to get some absolute alpha right here on the channel, right? And it's super exciting and it's really, really, really poignant and certainly gets me into a place where I'm like, yeah, 110's like the start. Do you know what I mean? 110 is the new floor. Ish. Probably 106 is the new floor. But anyway, discover how top companies boost Bitcoin accumulation like never before. Time to party. The metric evaluates companies' Bitcoin accumulation rates. Now, just for you guys, you can't see it TikTok, so I'm sorry. But just for you guys, this is a image that no one else has got. You are going to see this for the first time ever, right here. Boom. Global companies buying Bitcoin in the last 30 days. This is wild, right? I even have some dates for you guys. Think about this. Strategy, accumulating huge amounts, over 35,000 Bitcoin. They actually purchased 6,500 between April's 14th and 20th. 7,500 between May 12th and 18th. Last 30 days, 22,000, $1.92 billion on that April 1st buy that, yes, once again, we called on the channel. You got Metaplanet now adding over nearly 2,000 Bitcoin. Semler, which is a US-specific company, buying just 275. Again, taking their total holdings, by the way, to 3,500 Bitcoin right now. Tether Global, obviously, they're buying more Bitcoin as a backed asset for their USDT. They now hold, FYI, 92,646 Bitcoin. 21 Capital, they went big. We heard about this. This was obviously relatively newly launched. 42,000, the third largest corporate Bitcoin holder that there is. Wild. KULR, another US-based company, by the way. And think about this. All of these US-based companies could end up with a benefit tax-wise from a US company, which would be pretty crazy if you think about it. But they bought a substantial amount, 58 Bitcoin, about 5 million. Now they're on nearly 670 Bitcoin. Rumble from Canada, shout out to the Canada crew, purchasing 188 Bitcoin. And then Melus in Brazil, they purchased a bit. It doesn't actually disclose what they got specifically, but they certainly do hold a lot. And that Damari Holdings, again, USA, 2 million in BlackRock iShares is a pretty big deal. So massive amounts, companies buying. This isn't just about strategy anymore. This isn't just about Metaplanet. This just isn't about, you know, kind of these just companies that people haven't really heard of, or the bigger companies buying. Like, this list is going to get longer and longer. This is just the last 30 days. Think about that. Double down on the fact you see massive inflows here. This is some pretty crazy news, if you ask me. And I think we're going to see way more as more and more companies take up positions in BTC. And more importantly, how some of them really get in. You can see there, look, Metaplanet, Strategy, Semler, ALTBG, just how much they're accumulating and have they been as well. It's absolutely insane, and we're going to see this more. Metaplanet's daily BTC yield, 1.49%. I think Strategy's like some sort of crazy number, like 20% or something. I think it's like 15% actually. But yeah, pretty wild if you ask me. Pretty wild, and I think people need to be way dialed in to exactly what's coming. Now, obviously, it would be remiss of us to say, well, 2-bit, hold on a minute. You know, I get your point. You're like super crazy bullish right now. Obviously, you're pretty excited about the market. We know, we can see it. You need to calm down a little bit. But we did actually see a big sell-off, and a lot of people don't know why we sold off. So I thought I'd double down on that and just give you a flavor of what's going on. And the fact of we're seeing this, look, rising yields, not a great thing, okay? Not a great thing. But at the same time, this is important because this is what a lot of people, I think, don't understand. And we've obviously covered this a few times. We've also talked about some of these key yields. What is the difference right now? Well, the difference right now is that actually the US are buying these things back, but they are going up. That is a fact of the matter, and we can't deny the fact. 4.59 now on the 10-year is not good, up 18 in the last month, and actually up 18 over the course of the last year. So 10-year treasury is going up. The difference here, though, is the US themselves own more. Remember, and again, depending where you sit politically, by the way, or you have a view of kind of where the market's going to go, the US were buying huge amounts of treasury bonds back from China. In fact, with the whole kind of tariff stuff, China dumped loads. In fact, I don't know if they dumped all of them, by the way, but they certainly did. They exited a ton of treasury yields, pushing the yield up because there's less in circulation. Therefore, the yield doesn't need to be as high, yada, yada, yada. But actually, so the fact that it is 4.59 means that most of that actually sits in the US, which, again, if you ask me, is kind of wild to think about. So treasuries going up is not ideal, but we did therefore see that correction in Bitcoin. I don't think it's a surprise that we saw this kind of push back down again. Moody's obviously downgrading the US sovereign debt, which, again, is kind of like, well, in one hand, you go, it's not great that they've downgraded. It is downgraded, I think, from A+ to AA+, which I think is basically the same from going from like 100% to like 95%. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, by the way, and it is what it is. But the reality is that then this could be also very positive because A, it will stimulate, or certainly it will nudge Jerome Powell to reduce those interest rates, which I think everyone is waiting for, while at the same time, it actually means that there is a greater demand for risk on assets, aka Bitcoin. So, I think either way, for me, they start really positively, and I think that we can be in a world where this will only play out good news, I think. So as much as we've talked about it being bad news, could be good. Could be good. Right. Moto, of course you can. I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah. Moto, just be aware of funding costs if you leave it long term. What's that for? Moto says, say I have a chubby long position from $2.30. Can I hold that until A and never get liquidated? What the hell was that noise? Was that because someone just gifted me an ice cream cone? Was that you? Was that on here? Oh my God, that was like, I thought someone was going to get me. I thought I was being beamed away. Oh my God. Anyway, welcome everybody. Bullish in the house. What's going on, brother? Thanks for the ice cream cones. I appreciate it. We're on one of those flash things, so I appreciate you guys. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on this. Okay, last couple of bits. Bank of England cut interest rates. Hey, let's go. It's still only 4.25% though, so not great. But anyway, Bank of England reduced the benchmark interest rates by 25 basis points, 4.25 in May, marking the fourth cut since August 2023. How many have you cut in the US? I don't think you've cut any, actually. Anyway, the decision made by a narrow 4-5 majority. This is where the markets were a little bit uneasy. Within the Monetary Policy Committee is hoping to provide a cushion within the UK economy against dual pressure of a cooling domestic labour market and escalating global trade tensions. I mean, we've sealed... I talked about that European deal. I thought it was a bit crap, personally, but that's just my opinion. So, but look, we'll take it. US wage growth eased 5.6 annually, 3 months, March 25, down 5.9. Payroll employment fell by 47,000 again over the last 2 months. And trends suggest easing inflationary pressures. Good news, all right? Doesn't really help, though, because we're probably not that great, particularly here in the UK, certainly from an economic standpoint. But I'm not an economics master. I don't really know. Vern with the hat. Bullish. Look at this. I'm not an economics degree master, or I don't have an economics degree, so I'm not really super crazy on it. But anyway. And then finally, Texas advances its strategic Bitcoin reserve. We touched on this a little bit yesterday, but it is important. The 5th biggest economy in the world, right? Not just the US, in the world. Texas legislature passes the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill SB 21 with Governor Abbott's decision pending. The bill supports Texas leadership in digital finance bipartisan support, highlights the strategic move's importance. I would go out as far as to say that they would absolutely pass this. I think they're going to be the first state to get a Bitcoin reserve, and I think they're going to do very, very well on it. Look how crazy this is. Bitcoin Laws reported that Texas passed the Strategic Bill Reserve SB 21 on May 22nd with 101 votes for and 42 against. Governor Abbott, again, pro-Bitcoin. Good news. All right, so watch out. I definitely think we get into a world where... hey, Glenn, thanks for the ice creams. How many do we need? 2. 2 ice creams. Tap the screen as well. Don't forget to lock in some likes. Hit the follow button if you're bullish. Yeah, I think Texas do it, and I think they'll do very well on the back of it. There was actually a Giovanna Campione said this: today is a pivotal moment in securing Texas leadership in the digital age with the passage of our strategic Bitcoin reserve. Now we embrace a modern asset with traditional properties, but future promise. Again, don't forget, quite a lot of mining is over there as well. So, yay. Bullish on Texas. Did we once look at houses in Texas? I feel we did on the live stream once, but anyway. Christine, hey, 2-Bit, what's going on, Christine? Good to see you. Welcome. Good to have you here as always. Don't forget, by the way, Vern and I will be live on X. We have a space coming. It's at 4. No, it's not. It's at 5:30. Although the invite says 5. It's 5:30 Eastern. That is 10:30 UK. And yeah, Alvin's going to join us from Sitecoin, and we have a little giveaway. So definitely don't miss that. And yeah, come and join us. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. Viva says, got stuck at work. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't forget, everybody, smash the like button as well. Tap the screen. Do all that good stuff. Just get everything locked in. Do you know what I mean? Bitcoin, 108, 240. Something doing anything too crazy going on right now. So, yeah. Anyway, good news. Look at that. Bang on time. 30 minutes. News, reviews, and everything else complete. Over to your questions. If you guys got anything on your mind, anything you view, or nothing. If not, then I'll just kind of chat about a few things, and we'll see. Glenn says, we sow it big in Texas, baby. You know it. Okay, we might have some breaking news right now from Cointelegraph. New crypto czar David Sachs chimes in. What does David Sachs chime in on? Let's find out right now. David, let's see if we can get David on the line. David, are you there? What does that 6 mean? What's that? What's Glenn sending me? It's like a 6. Oh, Glenn hit level 6, whatever that means. Shout out to you, Glenn. Trader's still bullish, by the way. Trader is still bullish. Right, we're going to see if we can get David Sachs on the phone. David, are you there? It's 2-Bit. Hello, 2-Bit. It's David Sachs. Yeah, just let you know that stablecoin legislation is set to pass in the Senate, and Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high. David, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm speaking up on the screen. There we go. Look, crypto czar David Sachs chimes in the events happening in the crypto world today. Stablecoin legislation is set to pass in the Senate, and Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high. So we are bullish on you, David. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call. There you go. Everyone's going to be like, oh my God, he actually rung 2-Bit Crypto. This guy must be unbelievable. Yeah, good news. Right. Good news, bro. Don't trade leverage if you don't even know the funding rate costs. Go research, bro. You need to know what you are doing with leverage. I mean, leverage is a risk for sure. Absolutely, leveraging is a significant risk. And you remember, in this cryptocurrency market, you can lose all your money. I have just muted TikTok. If you are interested though in leverage trading, don't forget there are 2 links in the description. MEXC and BLOFIN offering you fantastic bonuses. Do check them out. Highly recommend it. Again, if you're in BLOFIN, no KYC available in the US and the UK. MEXC, slightly different, but 2 great exchanges to trade all your cryptocurrency needs. So shout out to you guys. Good. We are bullish. David Sachs from... maybe. Multiple place where you can increase and decrease. Yeah, I would highly recommend, by the way, get yourself a trading view account and go and practice trade. The desire right now is like, people just get super crazy and just like, oh my God, let's like trade it. It's super high risk. Leverage is super high risk, just my opinion. And yeah, like if you're going to do it, do isolated. Otherwise you'll lose all your cryptocurrency. It's just not a good idea, personally. I stopped trading. I do a little bit every now and then, but not really. I know it says, let's go, you bunch of massive choppers. You're a massive chopper, I know. Good to see you, man. But yeah, I kind of stopped doing it. I was like, man, this just sucks right now. Like, just getting absolutely liquidated left, right, and center. But anyway, welcome to everybody over there on TikTok land. Good to see Vern in there. Absolutely Dolby surround sound. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. So don't forget, hit the like button, tap it in as well. We appreciate you guys. Also, obviously here on YouTube as well, we absolutely appreciate the support. As always, like we're making things happen. We're getting ever closer to that 26,000 subscribers, which would be great news. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. If you do have any questions, by the way, feel free to ask. Feel free to drop them in. You know, we're over to your part of the show. Anything you want to look at, anything that's on your mind. We can take a quick look at the DeFi market. I am always down for looking at DeFi. Haven't got anything too crazy at the minute. Nothing jumping out. So yeah, a couple of plays that we're messing around with at the minute. So what do we got? Trump coin continues. The dinner tomorrow could be a buy the rumor. What is that, Glenn? What is that? It's like a dragon on my head. Jesus, love it. Love it. So this could be buy the rumor, sell the news. This could be might be an opportunity to short the market. Don't know. I talked about ICP right at the start of the show. I don't mind it, actually. I kind of feel like it's all right. I just feel like it's got a bit quiet with ICP. That's my opinion. So, but yeah, watch out. I think you could see some nice movement, maybe on the Trump coin. Equally, there could be this expectation of a massive announcement. We don't get it. Guess what? Dumperino. So keep your eyes peeled on that one for sure. 265 on Marbitz. Someone sold $10. Don't know why, but anyway, up 1.62%. Again, if you're interested, don't forget we've got an epic race coming Sunday. Highly recommend checking that out. A week's worth of free mining. More on that tonight in the space. Mr. Shot's in there as well. $158 million market cap, holding up around 7.5. And then we have Gas Pass, which is, I believe, a new Matt Furia meme that's come out. Been out a few days. It looks like it's a bit on the downside, though. Currently trending about number 9, so, have a look at it. Not financial advice, as it never is on this channel. We are only here to advise on good things. Hey, do you remember we had these guys in the space? Kokoro, it was like a $4 million market cap when we had them in the space. And this thing is absolutely moving right now. Again, if you got into that, it's like a 7x. So why would you just not be subscribed, following me, part of the channel? I just don't know. I just don't know why people wouldn't. What's going on, Franco? Good to see you, man. DeFi, how's... oh, it's down now. Everyone exited that position pretty quickly. Everyone exited it. So it turned out it was pretty good, though. Not going to lie. Gary, what about XRP? XRP is holding up pretty well. It's up about 1%. I think it still needs to rally. I need 260s the breakout we're looking for on XRP. It's consolidating right now. Lots of bullish news, but market's not really moving around there. But yeah, holding the 20-day exponential moving average, which is around 233, 235, maybe a little bit higher. Some key numbers to think about. Break above 245, followed by 262. Could see us break into $3. So keep your eyes peeled on that one for sure. So, but yeah, still bullish on XRP. Lots of good stuff coming. I think, again, my view, just for what it's worth, I think you'll see XRP will do like a 20% gain at some point. I think there's so much news and so much building going on. I looked at their Q1 reports. They're insane. Like, the numbers are wild. Like 100% gains on X, Y, and Z. Users, active addresses. We sort of touched on it last night on the stream. But yeah, that's my opinion. I hold XRP. Have done for a long time. And will continue to hold for a little bit longer as well. Beebs, what's going on, pal? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Tubit, did you notice Polkadot 2.0 coming out? I did not notice that. Sounds pretty interesting. Is Justin's son taking his tape banana to the Trump dinner? Maybe. Isn't he like the top holder or something? I feel like he's the top holder or some sort of crazy stuff. Anyway, so yeah, shout out to you. But yeah, Kokoro, we had them. I think it was down here somewhere. We had them on the space. Look at this thing, absolutely skyrocketing right now. So shout out to those guys, killing it. Chainlink was on the move today. Who told me about this one? Someone sent me this as well yesterday. Man, I actually looked at this last night. Who did I see talking about this? I saw someone talking about this, and I was like, oh, maybe not. And I didn't. And I probably should have done, but anyway. Pull up the Leone chart. Thing is on fire and only an 18 market cap. Have you sent me it, yeah? Did you send me it? There it is. Got it. Right. Where is it at? It's at 2,500. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of going okay, I guess. 4% tax, so 2 in, 2 out. A lot of smart contract bots though. Is this the one that was in the space last night? So it's at 7k liquidity, 18k market cap. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, it's moving. What's the narrative on it? I was kind of busy with loads of stuff yesterday. All right, okay. What is it? What is the purpose of it? All right, okay. Here. Buy back and burn Lenny. Is that what it is? It's like a burn token, maybe, or something. 3%. Okay. I mean, fair play if you got into it and it's making it happen. Then yeah, kudos. That's what I would say. Those smart contract things are false hits because my buy also shows that. It depends if you do it. If you're doing it through a if you're doing it through like Phantom Wallet or whatever, or like if it's like direct swap in the wallet, it comes up. So, well, I mean, it looks all right. It looks all right. Look at this new feature. I kind of like this. You can like start to dive into stuff a little bit deeper. Look. So then you go, okay, how much liquidity did it put in? 1 BNB liquidity. Okay. Interesting. Hasn't removed any. That's good news. Yeah, fair play. I mean, look, it's green. Green's green, isn't it? Green's green. 18k market cap, 7k volume. My stock usually 5-10%, but usually 100-300%. Fair play, Curtis. Al says, anyone above talking about leverage trades, I'd be very cautious and concerned for you, bros. Mindset, risk doesn't sound right to me, but just be careful. But yeah, I mean, that's true. If you are thinking of trading, this is just my personal opinion, by the way, I would be high margin, low leverage. And then you've got risk. You reduce risk. And you can get a feel for what it's like to trade, and you can kind of feel. That's what I would do. When I say high margin, it needs to be comparable to what you would normally be trading, or AKA what you are able to lose. Because I think it's important. Remember, you can lose everything in this space. That is the unfortunate game we choose to play. Am I right? I filled the base of my home is working so far. I hope we never go down past 2.26 again. I mean, maybe, fingers crossed. That would be bullish. That would be bullish news. I thought, just for a second then, that was showing 2.7. Yeah, it looks like we might lose 108 right now. Looks like we could get a retest again at 108. We'll see. Psychological. Do we see the break below? I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Hey, appreciate the follows, by the way. Thank you so much, Gary James. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Again, if you are interested, you enjoy cryptocurrency content, drop that follow. We're here every night talking all things cryptocurrency, keeping you guys up to date with the market. We've had some absolutely mega calls recently here on the channel as well. So again, make sure that you are absolutely dialed into this market and you're ready to rock and roll. So we'd appreciate it. I definitely probably need to get some moderators actually on TikTok, which I didn't think I would do, because I'm seeing comments that aren't done. Yeah, Sufi says Sui Coffee Bot. Man, I was looking at Sui today. Sui, the blockchain, by the way, is going absolutely crazy. And I feel like I really want some exposure to it, but I don't have any, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit. Is it just called Coffee Bot? And it's on Sui, or is it actually called Sui Coffee Bot? Well, what is it called? Coffee Bot. It literally says Coffee Bot, but I don't know if that's actually called that or not. Is it this one? Oh, is it this one? I'm Sui Coffee Bot. Okay, I got it, yeah. I got it. 26k market cap. 6k volume. I'm on the 15-minute chart, which I probably don't want to be on. Okay. Why did it dump from launch? Do you have a pre-sale attached to it? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 4. I mean, that mega dumped, actually. Yeah, that went ham, didn't it? That dropped 80%. Wow. Yeah, why did it dump to start with? I'd certainly be asking that question. VODK, any sponsorships? Not at the minute. Not at the minute. What I would say is, yeah. What I would say is that keep your eyes peeled on it. That's my opinion. LK, what's going on? Looks okay. I think, yeah. We'll see where this one goes. That's my opinion of that so far. Be careful what I say. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I'm pretty bullish, pretty optimistic on that one for sure. The other one that I think I'm going to just take this off the screen just so I can make sure that it's not like super weird, which, okay, yeah, it's fine. That's fine. So I'm hearing a lot about this particular coin. Titcoin looking pretty epic. Maybe an opportunity to get in. Looks like it's had a wick down. This one looking pretty crazy. It's only a $51 million market cap, doing $8 million in volume. I'm hearing a lot of people start to talk about this. I think this could be one of those that, again, not financial advice. I'm only giving you what I think, stroke see. But certainly this narrative feels pretty hot. Currently the top trending coin on Solana. That's pretty, fair play, 4%. I'm not saying it's going to be. I'm just saying that is worthwhile taking a look at for sure. Typo, but a good one. Almost as good as 2 bricks. Let's get it. Oh, dear me. Love it. I love it. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Like I said, maybe it gets a move. Maybe it doesn't. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Ariel, 12 is way too low. I expect ICB to print really good results in the next 8 to 12 months. Fair enough. Fair enough. RPM's in the house. What's going on, RPM? Good to see you, man. Swarm Markets SMT $7 million market cap. SMT. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Does it feel like it's a bit squashed? Feels a little bit squashed. Maybe it's just me. Is it this one? Smart Mall token. What was it called? Swarm Markets. You said this one, didn't you, actually? 6.17 milli. 278 liquidity. About 4.8. It's okay. Although if you zoom out, it's not that okay, is it? If you zoom out, it's rubbish. Get out of here. 15k in volume. Anyway, right. Let's see if BTC can hold 108. Let's see if it can do. What's it coming to retest? 20-day exponential moving average. Do we get a bounce here on the 5-minute? We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep it. I know you guys can't. I'm sorry, TikTok. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. You experienced. Oh, just reading out the stream elements thing. That's never a good thing. Good. All right. Did we start a market top card? Yeah, we did not actually. A bingo card. Yeah, maybe we should do actually. Yeah, maybe we should do. We should do the market top Bitcoin bingo card. That'd be good news actually. Remind me. Oh, tomorrow's pretty busy, isn't it? Remind me on Friday. Then don't forget, by the way, FYI. My missus then goes with the kids to her mum and dad's for a little bit. So I'm on my own for a week. So I have no friends. I don't have any plans. I'm literally going to be sat here in this chair playing World of Warcraft. I'm kidding. I don't play World of Warcraft. Yeah, so I said we'd do kind of some crazy stuff next week. So I'm excited about it. I don't know what. We might do like a crazy 24-hour stream Saturday night into Sunday. That'd be pretty weird. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, could be good news. Could be good news. We could do that. We could definitely do like we could definitely do a longer stream. I'm down for doing like 2-3 hour stream. Like and seeing how much fun that would be. Yeah, I did used to play it actually. In fairness, I actually did play it for about a year, but I hated the fact you had to pay a subscription. So yeah, Rocket League, mate, nearly diamond now. I'm crushing it. Ones I'm gold 3 though, which isn't great. But in twos I'm platinum 4, so I'm nearly diamond now. Anyway, so you've been drunk and fall asleep on the couch. Vern has got your number. Yeah, he is. But no, I won't be. It's fine. This body is a temple. Tubi gets his trampoline in the garden to himself. If you could see the trampoline, it definitely is not something I'll be jumping on. Franco says 2-bit beans 1 year. It's a party week. Franco, did I double check with you that I need someone to build me this Telegram bot? Because I did get someone to do it, and I think they've just not done it because they're useless. But anyway, RPM with a £10 donation. Thank you so much. He says, do it. 17-hour to beat Alex Cobb's attempt. What? 24-hour do it? Won't do it 17 hours? 17-hour live stream. I 100% could do that. 100%. I could do a 24-hour live stream, definitely. As long as I'm literally allowed to go to the toilet and do all that kind of stuff. 100%. It'd have to be like some sort of crazy variety stream, though. Like talk crypto. I don't think I could talk crypto for 24 hours. That would be hard work. That would literally be pretty hard work. But yeah, I'm down for it. Man, we lost 108. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. I mean, that's true. Just get a cup. Could our homes. Yeah. How is Beans doing, Franco? We haven't checked it for a while. Normally it was JR that used to come in here and would like, check it out. Where are you? Oh, you're here, look. Let's go. 16k market cap. Oh, liquidity is still 13.5. I like it. See what you're doing there. See what you're doing there. Ba 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 ba. Franco. Yeah, you asked. Let me check it out and app me. We can't figure it out. We can always pull our bot. Honestly, it's super dead simple, I think. I'm not going to lie. I built the code from a bit of Grok, a bit of ChatGPT, and a bit of research I could do. But yeah, I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying that I am at all good at Python, because I'm really not. But yeah, have a look at it and see if you can get it to work. I just couldn't work out. I have the bot. I've done all the Telegram bot stuff. I need to get the code onto the bot, and I can't work out how to do it. So, yeah, I'll send you it. I'll send you it after the live stream. Next weekend, we celebrate the 1 year. That's epic. Yeah, man, that's epic. Epic. Shout out to you guys. Love it. 24-hour word-a-thon. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, we got some more breaking news. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. Cynthia Loomis. We now have that. Says America is ready to update the US gold reserves with Bitcoin. Bullish. Don't know how. Oh, here we are. Look, we're replying to Cynthia Loomis. What's she saying? Let's see what she says. Dead quick. It's like 9 minutes ago. She says, this is what I've been saying. Americans want and are ready to upgrade our reserves. 4 in 5 Americans would convert some US gold into Bitcoin. The Nakamoto Project surveyed 3,500 Americans about their desires to convert US gold reserves to Bitcoin. Man, imagine that's going to happen. Like, do we think Trumperino is going to get it done? Perhaps. Perhaps. I mean, it'd be good news if you ask me. I think if one country does it, I think we'll see it sort of filter over into other ones as well. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Bitcoin will retest 109. Yeah, look, I absolutely agree. I think we're retesting the low resistance at 108, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, we'll see how that one plays out for sure. But yeah, appreciate it. Don't forget, everybody, tap the like button. Over 10,000 likes on the live stream. Also, by the way, if you're on YouTube, do hit that like button. It supports the channel, and subscribe to the channel. Doing all that good stuff, man. We're close. We need to get over 36,000 subscribers. And obviously, we need to keep pushing the old algorithm here on TikTok. We're making it happen, by the way. We're keeping it real. We're trying to make people some gains in this space. Not financial advice. Never financial advice. Oh, dear me. Never financial advice. Just good, healthy conversation. That's what I would say. So, yeah, make sure that you're absolutely maxed out and you are bullish on what's going on. I think it's a good day. We need 159 subscribers for 36,000, baby. We're messing around at. Come on. Man, look at BTC. What's going on? Come on, bro. What's going on? Maybe Trump's visit to Fort Knox showed no gold. Make it up with crypto. I mean, that's true. Tomorrow announces that Trump coin will be part of the US reserve. That would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? That would be pretty crazy if you ask me. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Who knows? What else can we do on? There's all sorts of crazy buttons on here. Poll and gift vote, draw and guess, lightning Q&A. Oh my god, treasure. What is this? I can put a treasure box. What does that do? Quantity 10. Oh, I think I can send you guys some stuff. Hold on a minute. Send treasure boxes to engage with your live community. Have I got any of these? Can I send one? Oh, no, bro. I've got no coins. I thought I just got coins. Get out of here. All right, I'll sort that out for tomorrow. I'll sort you guys out for tomorrow. Don't worry, TikTok will have something coming over there. As profit the BTC are taking, it will pull back to 101,460 maybe. Just my thoughts. Wow, 101,460. 101,460. Wow, that would be wild. I mean, it aligns to my theory of having a little bit of capital on the side. But yeah, I mean, we've had that as maybe, that was kind of where our key thing probably invalidates this now. This is probably out, right? We're probably donezo, but yeah, 101. I mean, yeah, 460, I could see that. I could see that 101, 460. I feel like it may come down a little bit less aggressive though, just my opinion. 104 would probably be my first retest zone, because I think it would probably meet the 20-day exponential moving average coming up as well. Don't forget, you got some pretty macro bullish things here. The 20, the 50, both crossing over here. Also, we haven't got the MACD on here, but the MACD was very bullish as well. We got that weekly candle that agreed with us on the weekly. What we need, though, is probably the altcoin market to come with us. Still 3.3 trillion, so still quite a bit to go in terms of the overall market capitalization in this market, and in particular altcoins as well. Not feeling it. BTC dominance continues to be a joke, which we could do with that coming down for a little bit, but hey, we'll take it right now. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, which is good news. Good news. Mr. Mabry, what's going on, pal? Yeah, told me let some of me in SAP live kick me in the balls, but gave me some time to build. Yeah. Okay, you're not talking to me. You're not talking to me. I thought you were talking to me. Oh, dear. Anyway. Al, we're going to start GoFundMe for that. I don't think Lauren and 420 have met yet. We're going to start an official whatchamacallit, GoFundMe. Tell you what we could look at dead quick in the last 7 minutes. Don't forget, come and join us for hashing it out. Always worthwhile being in that space. It's going to be a good one tonight. It's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. Good one. Don't want to miss it. Boo, boo, doo, 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 doo. No aubergines. Oh, dear me. Get out of here, you massive choppers. Right. Just if anyone's interested, by the way, the investment fund still 7. Actually, I probably need to add. That one's got 0 in. I don't think I can add it. I did actually invest the other 75 into the coin that we said we were going to invest, but I waited for the dip. So I bought the dip, baby. I actually bought the dip. Officially, 2-bit bought the dip. So that is the first time I think in history that I've actually bought the dip. So yeah, so good news. It wasn't super dippy though, so we're about the same, but I think there's more. Definitely more to come. So add 75 to that. Takes us to about 7,600 on the investment fund portfolio. So yeah, good news. We'll see where this one all plays out. Probably should have stuck with Marbitz. Look, it's just my opinion. It's up 2%. Some of these other crappy coins aren't, but yeah. Good. Right, how's this trader doing? Man, he's down. He's underwater. The $1 billion trade's nearly $1 million under. It's dropped about. Jesus Christ. It's dropped 100. Oh my God. Think about this. This was $100 under 108 and it was nearly $1 million liquidation. This has got to be some exchange or some sort of crazy number, but that's wild. That is wild. Oh, we deleted the other ones. That's a shame. Oh no, it's here. So then the short trader is still getting wrecked as well. So yeah, they're still absolutely getting pummeled, but yeah, this is what, look how much this swings, man. Imagine that trade being yours. It's insane. $1 billion. I mean, some people just have way too much money. He could send me like 10 million of that and no one would even know. No one would know, by the way. Anyway, just my opinion. We'll see how this one plays out. Looks like BTC might be rallying once again. Could we retest 109? RPM, yeah, I know it's absolutely insane, isn't it? Absolutely insane. I mean, can you imagine, like, just sat there, the market's just moved up $100. You just made 800 grand and you're like, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to leave it for a little bit. But I guess if you've got $1 billion to put on a trade, you must have an insane amount of money to put on it. Like, I mean, what the hell is K Pepe? Does anyone know what K Pepe is? What is that? King Pepe? I don't even know what that is. Anyone know what it is? I don't know what it is. No idea. Never heard of it before, ever. So I couldn't tell you what it is, but it looks wild. Looks wild, if you ask me. Also, don't forget, if you want to check this one out, just saying, Marbitz.io. Remember, coming up this Sunday, you can win a free week's mining on our Sunday race. 35,000 bits going to get you in. It's about $8, about $200 prize. Or if you were to hit a block on Bitcoin, you could be looking at over $300,000. So definitely go and check out Marbitz.io. Get your tickets bought for this Sunday. It's going to be epic. You do not want to miss it out. Right, good. Good. Alvin says that's my $1 billion long. Busy says bought ICP at 290. Nice. What is ICP at now, by the way? What is it at? Let's have a look. ICP. 528. Man, you should have... I mean, I don't know when you bought it, I guess. But, yeah, this thing rallied hard. Like, it was like $15. It was like... Everyone was like, ICP this, ICP that, Aptos, da-da-da-da-da. Like, this is crazy, but... Yeah, what did it go to? 14, man. That's insane. See, altcoins... If you believe there's still more to come in this market, you got to believe that altcoins still have got a big run. And yeah, it feels like hopefully we'll get there. Man, this trade's going to be insane already. Look at that, 1.7 million. Cash out, 1.7 million. They're like, whatever, I don't care. Lunatics. Absolute lunatics. But anyway, hey, thanks for the follow, Crypto Magic. Appreciate it. Welcome to the... Oh, look at this. We've been live for so long. It's like, hey, you've been live. You know, you better just tell us you're still live. Shout out to TikTok. Bringing it in fresh right now. And I worked in horticulture for 30 years. A Bullish. Is that where the name comes from? Tomato Pete. That literally you're called Pete and you've worked in horticulture for 30 years. I love that. Love that. RPM's not so bullish on ICP. Fair play. Each to their own. The short will win. Daniel Stewart. Get out of here. No way, bro. No way. Look at this. Already at 1.7 million. He's not messing around. Bullish. I'm going to try and find out the person, right? Let's find out who this person is. Let's go here. Love my... Let's go. Oh, dear me. You guys. Tim, I've just seen your message, actually. Is that now? Is that in that TG group? Where is he? Is it done or not? Have they launched it yet? I can message him in fairness. You have to let me know. I don't know if it's launched or not. Obviously, I can't do it now while I'm trying to live stream as well at the same time. But yeah, let me know. Not immediately. You have time. Okay, cool. I'll message him. Right. Let's find out who this long trade is. It is. I'll tell you exactly who this person is. Let's research him. Dead quick. We've got about a minute left. And then obviously don't forget hashing it out. It's live in 35 minutes. Here it is. So, no, maybe it's not there. Oh, that's annoying. I thought we knew who it was. Win. Is it Michael Win or something? James Win. James Win. James Win. I don't think it's got an E on the end of it, though. James Win. Crypto. James Win's Crypto Gamble. Crypto Route. James Win. This must be him. Or allegedly this is him anyway, I'm assuming. Yeah, let's do it. Has he got anything on here? Updated. James Win went from 175. Okay, yeah, so this is him. James Win, just dropped him a follow. Let's turn those notification bells on so we see what it is. Also, by the way, if you want to follow me here, simply go here. 2bitcrypto_YT. Please make sure you get the right one. It is a verified account. Hit the follow button so that you know what's going on. Again, let's try and get to 10,000 followers. I just think it's nice when you're at 10,000 rather than 8,122. Anyway, get it. Right, Bitcoin, it's on the move. 108, 203. What a day it's been in the markets. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night as always for your updates in the markets and keeping you absolutely posted on what's going on. So make sure already you've hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bells on to all. That way you're notified exactly when we go live or upload our latest content, which, by the way, there'll be some coming out later on. So do come and join us, hashing it out live in 35 minutes on X. We appreciate you guys. Enjoy the jazzy music on your way out, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. here in the UK. Thanks so much. See you soon. Thank you.